Hi guys, Olive here today to do a very exciting video. Today I would like to tell you what's on my Nonfiction November TBR, as well as give you some recommendations for each of our 4 challenges. In case you missed the announcement videos for Nonfiction November, I will link those down in the description box below. But the Reader's Digest version is that this is a month-long reading challenge hosted by myself and Gemma from Nonfic Books. This is the 3rd year that Gemma and I are hosting this event, and I'm very happy to say that a lot of people join in with us. It's a great time to learn about new nonfiction. It's a great time to get excited about nonfiction. And it's a great time to catch up on any of your reading goals if you wanted to read a certain number of nonfiction books during the year and haven't gotten around to it yet. During the entire month of November, Gemma and I challenge you to read more nonfiction than you normally do. To add a little bit of a fun added challenge into the mix, Gemma and I have come up with 4 challenges that you can choose to participate in or not participate in. These are 4 one-word challenges that are completely open to interpretation. In case you missed it, those 4 words are home, substance, love, and scholarship. You can completely ignore those challenges if you choose. You can combine different challenges. You can put whatever spin on those words that you want to. It's entirely up to you. But no matter what, as long as you read 1 nonfiction book during the month of November, you are a Nonfiction November participant. But to help those people out who want to participate in our challenges and to satisfy anyone's curiosity, I will be showing off the books that I will be reading to satisfy each of our challenges, as well as giving a recommendation for each different challenge that I think would be great for it. For the first challenge, home, I will be reading The Outrun by Amy Liptrot. This is Amy Liptrot's memoir about going home to her hometown of Orkney, Scotland in her adulthood, trying to find her footing after becoming addicted to alcohol. The other book that I will be reading for the home challenge is I Contain Multitudes, The Microbes Within Us and a Grander View of Life by Ed Young. This is a science book about the millions of microbes that call each and every one of our bodies home. My recommendation for the home challenge is Unmentionable, A Victorian Lady's Guide to Sex, Marriage, and Manners by Therese O'Neill. This is a hilariously written, honest look into the home lives of women during the Victorian era. I also think this would be the perfect nonfiction transition to anyone who is currently participating in Victober. Now on to the second challenge, Substance. The first book I will be reading is The Water Book by Alok Jha, a substance none of us can live without. And the second book I will be reading for the Substance Challenge is Opium, Reality's Dark Dream by Thomas Dormandy. Opium is a substance both used and abused as humanity's most effective painkiller in the form of morphine and one of its most powerful drugs in the form of heroin. And the book that I would recommend for the Substance Challenge is one of my favorite nonfiction books of all time. That is The Poisoner's Handbook, Murder and the Birth of Forensic Medicine in Jazz Age New York by Deborah Bloom. This is, of course, an exploration into well-known poisons as substances and how they affect the human body, but this is also a narrative history of the development of forensic investigation, of prohibition, and of true crime in 1920s New York City. On to our third challenge, Love. I personally will be reading How to Listen to Jazz by Ted Gioia. I absolutely love jazz music, so it's no mystery why I chose this one. Also for this challenge, I plan on reading Blood, Bones, and Butter by Gabrielle Hamilton. I consider myself a foodie, a lover of food, so again, another no-brainer. For the Love Challenge, I recommend The Chemistry Between Us, Love, Sex, and the Science of Attraction by Larry Young. This book is a look into the brain science behind our feelings of love and attraction, and interestingly, how being in love has a similar effect on the brain as being addicted to drugs. And for the very last challenge, Scholarship, I plan on reading Gutenberg, How One Man Remade the World with Words by John Mann. This is a book about Johann Gutenberg's invention of movable type, which accelerated the Renaissance and helped launch the modern age. The second book I plan on reading for this challenge, and the last book on my TBR, is The Fat Tale, The Power of Political Knowledge in an Uncertain World by Ian Bremmer and Preston Keat. This is a book about political risk analysis, how politics affect international business, which has always been a career interest of mine. The book I would recommend to satisfy this challenge is The Professor and the Madman, A Tale of Murder, Insanity, and the Making of the Oxford English Dictionary by Simon Winchester. This book tells the tale of the scholarly efforts undertaken to create the now prestigious Oxford English Dictionary by both the professor in charge of the project and, unexpectedly, a man who was being jailed for committing murder in a fit of insanity. So those are all the books that I'm planning to read for Nonfiction November, as well as a few recommendations to hopefully give you some ideas for what you might like to read if you're participating in our challenges. Please do let me know either in the comment section down below or on our Goodreads page for Nonfiction November, the link is in the description box below, what you're planning to read for Nonfiction November. If you are a fellow booktuber and you make a Nonfiction November TBR video, please link it to me in the comment section below. YouTube will originally mark it as spam, but I will disable that. I would love to see all your TBRs, hear about all your TBRs, hear about all the nonfiction. Please do remember to head on over to our Goodreads page and join us if you are interested in having some good nonfiction-centric discussions and maybe get some recommendations over the month of November. Also, if you are posting about Nonfiction November on social media, be sure to use our hashtag Nonfiction November 2017. I can't wait to see and hear what all of you choose to read during Nonfiction November, and most importantly, I can't wait for November to start. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.